So, Jerry, you went and bought Deion Sanders, who was certainly worth it. Greatest corner ever, not even close. And it was a double-edged sword that you swung because you took him away from the 49ers, who had just won the Super Bowl by beating you in the NFC Championship game. And you added Deion Sanders to an already loaded football team. And it wasn't even a fair fight against the Steelers in that Super Bowl. But, Jerry, think about it. Was Deion not the final piece to the Super Bowl puzzle? Was he not the catalyst for you to turn back into a Super Bowl team, as you'd already been, obviously, in 92 and 93? Wasn't he the reason, or at least a reason, you lost to the 49ers? And a reason, if not the reason, you then got past that you didn't have to play the 49ers in the playoffs, but that you rose above them to win a third Super Bowl in the 1990s? Wasn't that the move of free agency? Jerry, why haven't you tried that one time since then? Is it just mere coincidence that since you went and bought Deion Sanders, you haven't even come close to winning a Super Bowl because you haven't even gotten back to an NFC Championship game? You know what? This was the time, Jerry. You owed us Derrick Henry. You owed us a plunge. You owed your locker room a Derrick Henry. You owed them a message sent of, I am all in. I'm giving you exactly what you needed. I'm going to pay an arm and a leg if it takes it for those beastly legs and muscled up arms of Derrick Henry. He's a huge human. He shattered the mold. I know he's 30 years of age, and I don't care. I know the numbers weren't quite the same last year. I don't care. He is a difference maker. He is the rarest of running backs. He is the biggest, fastest, baddest running back I've ever seen. If we just go on sheer size and speed and some elusivity and lots of power, and heart and will and guts and nastiness. I don't know. I've never seen a better package, all told. I'm not saying he's the greatest running back ever. I'm just saying this is next level. This is freakish in the greatest way. This is a man who at 30 can still carry you to a Super Bowl. This was it, Jerry. This was your Super Bowl catalyst on a metallic silver platter for you. And you sniffed. And you fake yawned. And you said, let them overpay for Derrick Henry. It only costs $9 million guaranteed for next year, but that's really the whole deal, is just $9 million. He's got a second year with incentives. He could make 10 in each of the first 2 years. But all that's guaranteed is $9 million. If he's washed, if he hits the Zeke Memorial wall, you're okay. $9 million is worth the plunge, right, Ravens? All the Baltimore Ravens just did was, to me, win next year's Super Bowl because of Derrick Henry, because of the message you sent to your locker room, because of what he'll do for Lamar Jackson. The Ravens just won the Super Bowl. I believe the Dallas Cowboys, with Derrick Henry, would have at least gotten to the NFC Championship game for the first time in 29 years. That's what I believe. I'll go that far. At least that. He would have at least been an NFC championship game catalyst in Dallas. After almost 30 years, Jerry Jones owed us Derrick Henry.
I hope you enjoyed that video. You ready for more? Make sure you click that subscribe button for all the exclusive content from the Skip Bayless Show. And don't forget to check out the full episode of the show wherever you get your podcasts by clicking the link in the description.